Olivia Rodrigo released her new single and has had a bit of a rebrand. And Coachella feels more relevant than ever, which is so impressive for something that is always pretty relevant. Gracie Abrams is still teasing new music. Let's do a recap of this week in pop culture. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe for more pop culture stuff. Olivia Rodrigo, Drop Dead review, a maximalist rush of infatuation that's just a bauble short of festive. That is from The Guardian, giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I love the quote. Where is it? Is there anything better than an ink-fresh pop lyric so nailed on that you can't believe 60 years of songwriters didn't get there first? Period. They ate. Laura Snapes, pop off. Love your work. So obviously Drop Dead was released. We kind of knew that this album was going to be a different vibe to the other ones, which I really respect. And creatively, I think that that was a great decision for Olivia because Guts and Sour did feel like they felt in the same universe, you know. Now Olivia was interviewed by Zane Lowe. It was a really interesting interview. I'd recommend watching it if you have the time, but she says that this is, you know, a love song about a first date. It's really giddy, upbeat.
I think this song has always been the first step on this journey of You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. It's about a first date, and so it just feels like a new beginning, and it's just trying to capture all those feelings of meeting someone that you have feelings for and just being like nervous and like kind of insecure but super excited and just like lovesick over this person. I think the feelings start to ebb and flow and arc from here, but this is like the jumping off point.
The album is titled You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love, and so in my mind I'm like, we need to get to the like You Seem Pretty Sad part of the album, which I think will happen. But she does also say that there's a lot of joy in this album, so I don't think it's necessarily going to be all sad, but there will be like facets of that for sure. Now Olivia did have a fun little activation. I feel like her team always does the most with marketing. There was like a gum wall, which I did initially wonder where gum came from when we saw the cover art. I was like, what is the tie to that? Like, is it a big part of the song? It's not really. I think it's like she says, I've got chewing gum. And they said, we're pulling that. So there was a gum wall and there was like a video of her putting gum on the wall. Which is fun, but the close-up of like her gum on the wall, it's like, I don't know. It's an artistic choice, I guess. Creativity is a spectrum, you know? Fun. I just love to see the collabs that they do, and I love to see the different marketing tactics that they take per album. Like Sabrina did it for espresso, which makes sense because like it's espresso. Like of course she's gonna be serving coffees. She was employee of the month barista for that day. But yeah, I kind of wanted to talk a bit about Olivia's rebrand because there's been a bit of a switch up, which is really fun. Definitely, like she said in her British Vogue interview that she was like Pinteresting a lot of like baby doll tops and dresses and stuff like that. She's been switching up the hair, she's been switching up the outfits. I think she's intentionally trying to really lean into this era and dress for it. Even in like the music video, like very baby doll vibes. She was doing karaoke in like a baby doll dress. She was like doing an interview in a baby doll dress. She's committed to the part. And it does feel very different. It feels very like night and day almost. Do you remember like Sour? And she'd wear like, it was like very colourful and like alty, and like, I don't even know how to describe what the Sour fashion was. It was quite groundbreaking. I guess she's kind of creating a world for this album, even in the way that she is dressing for her press and stuff. Olivia Rodrigo also mentioned, I think it was in a TikTok comment, that she's really excited for people to hear a song about an insect. And people were quick to realize that she did wear an encore tee with a bee on it. And we know that these tees are lyrics and that they did mean something because, you know, all the lyrics are just like heaven, which was the tee that she wore. That's a lyric in Drop Dead. So there might be a song about a bee. Yeah, that is hot off the press. So enjoy that. And she says on Zane Lowe as well, she spoke about how this album, you know, her previous albums were more angsty. She was a teenager and now she's a bit older. She wants to do something a little bit different.
I think I kind of knew really early on that I sort of wanted to break that mold a little bit. I mean, I'm older now. This is like an album that I made I was 22. The other albums I made when I was a teenager, and it sort of felt like a natural progression to just sort of switch things up and just artistically wanted to just do something different.
Olivia also performed at Coachella. Huge news. Huge. She performed with Addison Rae, which is really fun. I knew that they knew each other, but I honestly didn't guess that performance. Came out during headphones on, sang a bit of headphones on, which is interesting because she did have her headphones on in that music video. Like, this year, I have never seen so many people share clips of Coachella on their story when they're at home. I did that. I reshared a Sabrina clip to my close friend's story because she was amazing. Just like videos of their TV, of like Justin singing on their TV and then putting it on their story, or like people filming reactions of like to the performance. People loved it. It was like the engagement from home this year was crazy. I know that Coachella is always somewhat relevant. It's like one of the biggest music festivals in the world every single year. But this year felt different. I feel like Sabrina and Justin, and I'm so sorry to the other headliner, I don't actually know who it is. Okay, it was Carol G. They really just like did the most. They really did the most. Sabrina, her performance was unreal. Like, I genuinely, it felt like almost Eras Tour level of production. Obviously not 3 hours long, but I do feel like she's kind of learned from the best in a way. It's just insane. There was like a whole storyline to it. There's been this video online this week that was like Sabrina's stage budget like 2 years ago. And it is crazy. I remember when she was doing the emails I can't send tour. It feels like a lifetime ago. Short and sweet, really did its thing. She sounded amazing. She brought out Madonna, which, oh my god, Sabrina's vocals in Like a Prayer. Unreal. She is just such a good singer. She is such a good singer. And you can tell that she's been doing this for years and years and years, because as a performer, she's amazing. She's got such good confidence. I'm not typically a big Justin Bieber consumer, but I could appreciate the performance, and a lot of people that I know really, really loved it. He did a great job. I think artistically, his performance was really good as well, with the whole laptop. And bringing Billie Eilish on stage for One Less Lonely Girl, amazing. But even like thinking about previous Coachellas, like I Googled who headlined last year because I forgot, whereas I don't think I'm going to forget about this year's Coachella. It felt more relevant than ever. The performances were just so like digestible to an online audience and people at home that I think it just absolutely amplified it. Like, and even everyone watching Justin Bieber's set, like he doesn't tour anymore. He doesn't really do a whole lot of live performances. So like a whole set from him is a really big deal. So everyone was watching that, and he created a lot of like viral kind of moments as well. I just think Coachella really connected us as a society over the past 2 weekends, and it's been beautiful. Side note, Gracie Abrams is still teasing new music, so there could be new love songs hitting the stratosphere really soon. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you subscribe for more. Let me know your thoughts on everything, and I'll see you next time. Bye!